So I said every time you ask a question, you have to play.
Mais vous avez une bonne bière à Léria.
Alors, nous nous sommes rencontrés à...
In English.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Sorry.
Non, c'est
Finish?
différent. Hein. Non, pour nous c'est indifférent.
It's all
We met in Paris in 2001, just before the towers, Twin Towers.
And then you start playing music because of that, or what?
When I met Lo, I wasn't playing music at the time, but he was in music.
And how did you decide? Let's go to form a band or play something.
And
No, we just, when we met, we immediately found an apartment, lived together, shared the money, everything. And one night I was just playing the guitar and Mila sang, and she has a beautiful voice, so I asked her to continue. And that was the beginning. So every day we would create a new song, and it was a way to communicate, also because Mila didn't speak French at the time, and my English was very, very bad. And so we were just communicating with the guitar and the vocal. It was kind of fun.
we moved to Finland in 2002. No, 2000.
See?
Summer 2002. And yeah, it was quite the opposite. It was the complete opposite of Paris.
Paris was about
Going out,
going out, fashion, contemporary art,
People.
and lots of different people, different races, different cultures, every day, every night.
projects.
And when we left for Finland, we lived in a cabin for quite a long time. It's very difficult for us to talk about it because it's a very strange experience. The only thing I can relate it's the journalist. They say that we used to live in the middle of nowhere, and it just reminds me a guy called Giordano Bruno in the Middle Age. He was tortured and burned by the church at the time because he said one of his theory was to say that every point in the universe is also the center of the universe. And I don't think that you're more in the center of this planet if you live in New York City or if you live in a cabin in Finland. We didn't decide anything.
No.
We just
we've
spent
always,
time.
yeah, and even before we met, we're people who need to create things, and we create things with everything. So the process of music was very natural.
But there was
wasn't
no plan.
No
And
calculation.
music was just a detail, because Mila, she sculpts, she paints, she does many things, and I draw, I write, do many things also. But then we felt it was kind of funny experience, you know, tough sometimes, and then we had to leave because we sent the demo of the album to Michael Gira in New York. He came to Finland to visit us. And then we were in New York, and then on tour for 2 years and a half.
How did you reach Michael Gira, the young guy?
We just sent the music, and his reaction was amazing because he took a plane, organized the gig in Finland. So we saw him, you know, with his Stetson and his boots, his whiskey, and at the end of the gig we had a nice conversation. And he said, okay, in 3 weeks we can be in the studio in New York, and that was it. And then we had a US tour, and then a European tour, UK tour, etc., etc. It was also a new experience, you know, the old school, American old school of music, constantly on the road.
Every day.
And you drive, you play, you drive again, you play again.
You toured
non-stop.
for
2 years and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Every day.
Every day. And we had to stop 7 months ago because it's very tiring after a while, and now we feel good again. We just recorded the new album in Valencia and in Castellón in Spain, and so very soon the new album is coming out, It's called Good Morning Jokers. We are very fond of the last Batman. I like to say it because people will say, "Oh, it's Hollywoodian movie," but it's a great movie. It's just a fantastic movie, and so it's also in the. I mean, the character of the Joker is very interesting in this Batman. It goes well with the time we live in. So it was a way to, to say thank you to this guy who played the Joker, I think. Yeah. It's separated, I think. I mean, it's different project, but we make short movies now. It's quite new. Because on the road we filmed everything, so now we have lots of material, and we can edit and probably this next year we're gonna make some videos. Yeah, but in Finland there was a lot of drawings, paintings, and sculptures. Yeah. I used to say that I have a dead cat in my bed because I have huge stomach problems. And this song was recorded one morning, just with an acoustic guitar, and it's Mila who saved it from the fire. She said, "Oh, it could be nice to put some strings and arrangements," and then we worked a little bit on it. But it's a very nice song for us both, because for a woman, of course, it would be to give birth. And for me, it was like to release the pain of the stomach, which is about the same, I think.